Member FDIC.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. In the studio with us this morning, congratulations to Denise and Dave. Denise Jennings and Dave Janusek join us this morning. We talk all things Blairsville, and our visit presented by Marcus and Mack, voted best law firm, best personal injury lawyer, 3 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online, marcusandmack.com. Morning.
Good morning, Todd. We're here in our marital bliss.
She rolled her eyes when she said that, Dave.
With good reason.
Okay, then. Well, congratulations on the marital bliss part.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know what you see in them, but okay. Who goes first, Mr. No Card and Miss No Card?
I will go first.
Of course.
Okay.
So a lot happening in Blairsville. Although it's cold, things haven't slowed down. We've got a few things happening. First off, at the Blairsville Library, of course, we know that's located at 113 North Walnut Street. So they have two things happening. Right now, there's still time to sign up for the beginner crochet class. So that is tomorrow, January 24th from 1 to 2:30. So if you're interested, call 724-459-6077.
Make yourself a sweater.
Exactly. Wait. Maybe we should have done this one first at the library. A drop spindle spinning class. So you'll learn the history of fibers, spinning, and step-by-step instructions. Now, that's on February 8th. From 1 to 4 at the library. There's a cost associated with this one, though, $20 per person, ages 5 and up. Registration is limited. So,
okay. Well, when you say spinning, it used to be you meant bicycle riding.
Oh, no, like wool on a spindle.
Drop spinning is when you've had too much to drink the night before. Is that spinning drop?
Yeah, that's what that one is. Moving on, Janusek.
Need a class for that.
Yeah. So anyway, if you're interested in either of those, that's 724-459-6077. And next up then we have at the Blairsville VFW, it's a murder mystery, Charlie Brown.
Bum, bum, bum.
Very good.
We pay extra for that.
So that is a murder mystery dinner show.
Okay.
On Saturday, February 15th. So, if you're looking to celebrate Valentine's Day with your sweetheart, head on over to the Blairsville VFW. Tickets are $40 per person, and that includes, of course, dinner and a mystery. Begins at 6:30 p.m. Again, that's the VFW 9626 US 22 in Blairsville, and it benefits their veterans program.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I was wondering who would benefit from that.
Yes, not program. Charlie Brown and gang. They're all grown up and killing people. True.
Well, that turned dark.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
No.
Little twist at the end.
Being married has changed this woman.
You're a lifer, Charlie Brown.
Then we have Troop 4. The Boy Scouts in Blairsville are having their 8th annual soup and chili cook-off. Great time, great food. That's February 16th from 12 to 2 p.m. The cost is $10 per person. And, of course, you get samples of soups and chilies, generous samples. You will not go away hungry. And then, of course, you get breads, beverages, delicious desserts. And then 2 tickets where you can vote for your favorite soup or chili. You could also purchase more tickets to vote for your favorite as well. Mm-hmm. So that's why the Boy Scouts held at the United Presbyterian Church in Blairsville at 137 North Walnut Street. And then my last piece is Happy Times. Happy Times preschool registration. See, you got to end on the up note.
I like it.
No more death. Thursday, February 27th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. So the preschool has 2 classes, one for ages 3, one for ages 4. So it's a $40 registration fee to hold your spot. If you're interested, call 724-459-8290, and the registration and the preschool are both at the United Methodist Church, and that's located on South Walnut Street.
Happy Times
Happy
Preschool,
Times.
Charlie Brown.
Exactly.
We're spinning and dropping.
That's what I've got. Over to you, David.
All right. Hey, got a lot of things going on here in this cold weather. Thought I woke up this morning in a square state in the middle of the country.
Oh, yeah.
You know, some place named after, I don't know,
Going on.
Nebraska. Anyhow.
Where you going with all that?
I don't know.
Dave?
I don't know, Charlie Brown. Anyhow, a couple of things going on at our wonderful Parks and Rec building. This Saturday, 6:30 p.m., trying something new, a cornhole tournament. Benefits Parks and Recreation. It's $10 will get you in. $5 goes to the big cash prize. $5 goes to the Parks and Rec. It's a double elimination process, so it's the first and second place winners, starting at age 14 and up. And how this is going to work, from what I'm told, is when you show up at 6:30, and they're going to randomly pair you with someone. So there's no ringers in this tournament. So you'll be randomly paired with someone, and then you'll continue into the tournament. It'll be a good time. It's something that I know that April's trying as new for the winter. Try to do some more recreation things at the center. We're hoping this will morph into a horseshoe tournament in the summer and spring in the outdoor horseshoe pits we had installed last year. A couple other things that are always going on at the Blairsville Parks and Rec on 101 Northeast Lane. Volleyball Monday and Tuesday evenings. Pickleball Monday and Friday mornings and Wednesday evenings. Basketball during open gym time. One of the things that is, for me anyhow, surprisingly popular is our chess tables.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Kids, adults are into chess. There's been rumor of a chess club forming possibly at the rec center. Also checkers.
Underground Chess Club,
Underground
apparently.
chess.
Yeah, just rumors at this point.
Rumored chess club.
It's rumored. It's anyhow. So for more information on what's going on at the old rec center, 724-459-6790. Also, they'll be undertaking some renovations outside on the basketball courts, make that a more multi-use area.
Nice.
Big thing I did want to talk about today was the annual night of comedy that Friends of Blairsville Community puts on Saturday, February 22nd at the Chestnut Ridge Golf and Conference Center. Tickets are $75 a piece if you're going to just come as a single. We still have a few tables available, $1,500 for a table of 10. Tickets are still available. It's really such a good time. Good food, good comedians. Robert Mack, not to be confused with Marcus and Mack. This guy doesn't mean business.
We weren't confusing them.
In case there was any confusion out there, Robert Mack will be the opener with Matt Wolfarth. And it's nice because it's a family type. These guys are hilarious, but they're clean comics. There'll be basket raffles. If you want 50-50, sure. It's a great time just to get everybody together. And this money is so important. This is the stuff that goes back in to Friends of Blairsville Communities for the music series, for the grants that we've been awarding, for anything that's going on in the downtown area. So it goes right back into the community. If you'd like to purchase some of the remaining single tickets, 412-638-2335. If you'd like to purchase a table, 724-343-1284, I believe. Can't read my last number there, but you can get more information on the link that's on the
Facebook page
for the Friends of Blairsville Communities. So come on out. Tickets are limited as we're getting closer as well. I think there's just a few tables left.
Mm-hmm.
What's that date?
That is February 22nd. If you just want to, we do also have ad sales. You can get that also by calling one of those two numbers with the mystery number at the end.
She just leads you around.
Yeah.
It was. Tell me about the organization itself. Friends of
Blairsville Communities, sure, is a group that's been around, 10 years, 15 years has morphed from...
Grassroots?
It is very grassroots. So we're all volunteer, and we are the people that make sure that, we have our light up night. We have a lot of the bicentennial activities over the next year will be funneled through there. One of the other things,
Knotweed Festival.
Knotweed Festival, big. If you know Knotweed Festival, which by gosh is going to 1.5 days this year, as to help celebrate the bicentennial year.
By gosh, by gum.
By
What?
gosh, by golly. By land and by sea. The other thing that I did want to mention that also was a collaboration between Friends of Blairsville Communities and the Blairsville Bicentennial Committee is I'm hoping that you had a chance to drive through Blairsville over the holidays. Mm-hmm. All of the posts are adorned with snowflakes and stars. There was collaboration between the two organizations. $20,000 were raised, no tax money. This was just individuals saying, sure, I want to purchase a light. I want to put money toward those lights.
And organizations, too, are Rotary.
Organizations also. Mm-hmm. So that was kind of phase one. You know, we put the lights up. The stars around the bandstand, the shooting stars, will stay up through the bicentennial. Mm-hmm. So we got a little bit of multi-purpose out of those. The other thing that I'm leading up to is the banners, the aluminum banners that are in downtown. Mm-hmm. Friends of Blairsville Community, along with the Bicentennial Committee, are replacing those banners with a very much more colorful, brighter bicentennial logo. I know the ones now kind of have a brown with the bandstand. There's only a limited amount of those. 57, 58. It's debatable depending on who does the math. It costs you $150. They're aluminum alloy. The 18 by 35 banners, and they'll be up for 10 years, 15 years, as long as the aluminum holds out.
And they're available to purchase not only by businesses, but say you have a family, say you're an individual and you'd like to have a banner celebrating the bicentennial. Yeah, you can have a banner.
For that segue, because I'd like to thank some of the people who have already come on. So on the
better
business,
hurry, Dave.
Oh yeah, on
I
the business
know.
end,
And I want to talk about the bicentennial gala real quick.
SK Diesel has purchased one, and as well as Deb Scheckengost.
Okay. And really quickly, Blairsville Bicentennial Gala on March 21st. Tickets are on sale, $75 per piece, $125 per couple. It's at Chestnut Ridge, elegant dinner, a historic presentation, and fireworks. So call me, 724-599-8105.
Then we got to go.
Not satisfied with your funeral pre-arrangements? Perhaps your circumstances have changed, or not happy with your current funeral home. This is Jerry Roof of McCabe Roof Funeral Home. Your pre-arrangements are transferable. At McCabe Roof Funeral Home, we'll review your plan and offer you guidance at no additional expense. Call McCabe Roof Funeral Home in Clymer. We could save you hundreds, maybe even thousands. Find us on Facebook or at mccaberoofph.com.
Celebrate the new year and save big on new furnishings from Downs. Right now at Downs, get New Year savings up to 40%, plus earn additional bonus discounts. Whether you're looking for new furnishings for one room or your entire home, the more you buy, the more you save. But hurry, the New Year savings and bonus discounts end soon. Drive a little, save a lot. Downs in Plumville and Greensburg.
Doesn't your home deserve Downs?
Attention all businesses and vendors, it's your time to shine at Bridal Showcase 2025. Join us on Sunday, March 23rd from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Indiana Mall for a day full of wedding inspiration. Whether you're a caterer, photographer, florist, or bridal boutique, this is your chance to connect with couples planning their dream weddings. Spaces are limited, so don't wait. Call Jessica at 724-465-4700 to reserve your spot today. Bridal Showcase brought to you by Gertz Enterprises, Renda Media, and the Indiana Mall. We'll see you there.
WCCS, Homer City, Indiana. This is the voice of Indiana County.
WCCS.
Defending his pardons, questioning the ones by his predecessor. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News. President Trump tells Fox's Hannity the pardons and commutations he gave about 1,500 January 6 defendants convicted over the Capitol riot were deserved.
They were treated like the worst criminals in history. And you know what they were there for? They were protesting the vote because they knew the election was rigged.
Now, Democrats and some police officers wounded during the riot are critical of the January 6 clemency. President Trump also critical of the preemptive pardons President Biden gave his brothers and sister and other family members before leaving office, telling Fox People thought he might do that 4 years ago.
They said, sir, would you like to pardon everybody, including yourself? I said, I'm not going to pardon anybody. We didn't do anything wrong.
Now, Congress has investigated Biden family overseas business dealings. The president also told Fox he's planning to battle Democrats in sanctuary cities and planning to resist his plan for mass deportation of illegal immigrants.
This was a gross miscarriage of common sense to allow people to come in.
Now, another Trump priority, ending work from home for federal workers. And Fox's Brooke Singman reports.
The U.S. Office of Personnel Management last night issued a memo writing the only way to get employees back to the office is to adopt a centralized policy requiring return to work. Agencies must now revise their telework policy and tell workers of a return to in-person work by 5 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Some exceptions there include disability and qualifying medical conditions.
President Trump also tells Fox he wants to reform FEMA, so states handle disaster response with federal financial aid.
If they have a tornado someplace, and if they let that state, Oklahoma is very competent. I love Oklahoma.
Tomorrow, President Trump will go to areas of North Carolina devastated last year by hurricane flooding and then travel to the Los Angeles area where 2 new wildfires burned after others torched thousands of homes and buildings. America's listening to Fox News.
11 in Indiana. Good morning. I'm Josh Woodison on WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com. 8:02 on this 23rd day of January 2025. Tax collection will have a different look for Indiana County residents this year. At a meeting yesterday morning, the Indiana County Commissioners approved a contract with RBA Data Systems to host a new tax collection software at a cost of $1,190 a month to the county. Under the agreement, RBA will host the tax collection site instead of the county due to server and software costs. Commissioner Bonnie Dunlap said this is a major change in the county's tax collection efforts.
We've had all kind of processes out there, from a yellow tablet with pencils to spreadsheets to some using the actual system. So this is a major change for the tax collectors in our county to be using a common software and be collecting. And we're looking for some other changes down the road, but this is the first step.
Training efforts were hosted for all tax collectors in Indiana County this week to learn the new software. Dunlap also highlighted the need for tax collectors since 2025 is a municipal primary election year. She urges anyone interested in becoming one to make the commitment to do so. Should a municipality need a tax collector, Chairman Mike Keith said the county would offer to be that area's tax agency, which is permissible by law. WCCS News Time 8:03 news brought to you by Indiana Regional Medical Center. If you're sick or injured, Urgent Care is now open at IRMC at Chestnut Ridge in Blairsville. Urgent Care also available at MedExpress, 2128 Oakland Avenue in Indiana. Now open and open 7 days a week from 8 till 8.
February is Heart Month. Want a fun way to get your heart pumping and get fit? Join Dr. LaToya Linton Frazier and thrive in 2025 with IRMC's Pop Pilates and Cardiac Health at the PNC Room at the KCAC on Thursday, February 6th at 6 p.m. Bring a yoga mat or towel for this free beginner-friendly Pilates class. Have fun doing Pilates and learn about preventing heart disease from Dr. Linton Frazier, cardiology and electrophysiology. Reserve your space for this free, fun evening event by scanning the QR code at irmc.org/2025 or by calling 724-357-7188. New year, new goals. Pop Pilates and Cardiac Health. Thursday, February 6th at 6 p.m. at the KCAC. Thrive in 2025 with IRMC. Better health, better life.
WCCS News Time 8:04. Traffic was tied up along Route 119 in Homer City yesterday afternoon as a vehicle caught fire near the intersection with Ridge Avenue. Homer City and Coral Grayston fire departments were dispatched at 1:30 p.m. along with PennDOT crews and Homer City Borough Police. Joe Izzy Jr. with the Homer City Fire Department said a 4-door sedan was lost in the fire. The driver told firefighters they were forced to pull over after experiencing engine trouble, and it began to smoke before they came to a stop. Police officers initially used fire extinguishers to try to put it out, but the car was too hot and the fire was quickly spreading. Fire crews had to extinguish the fire when they arrived. Route 119 South was closed for about 30 minutes. PennDOT crews salted the roadway afterwards to prevent any wet spots from freezing. 2 men faced charges of assault and harassment for an incident in Indiana Borough last November. Borough police filed charges against 59-year-old George Zerfas of Nantiglow and 57-year-old Lawrence Calvetti of Shalakta, connected with a fight in the 1400 block of School Street. Police have not released details on the incident. Zerfas is charged with both assault and harassment. Calvetti is charged with just harassment. Those charges were filed with District Judge Tony Satil's office. A preliminary hearing is scheduled today for a Pittsburgh man charged with simple assault for an incident on September 21st. Indiana Borough Police charged 20-year-old Dylan Michael Schlegel. It was initially reported that 2 men were involved in the fight. Later reports said 1 man sustained a puncture wound to his lower back. IEP Police, State Police, Citizens Ambulance, and the Indiana County DA's office assisted in the investigation. The hearing is scheduled for this afternoon in front of District Judge Tony Satil. WCCS News Time approaching 8:07. AccuWeather forecast brought to you by S&T Bank, People Forward Banking.
Dad, I'm broke.
Hey, broke, I'm Dad.
Dad!
Don't you have cash saved from babysitting?
No, I spent it. I want my own bank account from S&T Bank. They offer free ATMs, online and mobile banking, and an annual scholarship opportunity. See, I'm responsible.
Hey, responsible, I'm Dad.
Visit your local branch or stbank.com for details. Again, that's stbank.com. Member FDIC.
Indiana County weather.
101.1 FM and AM 1160 WCCS. Weather.
Here's your AccuWeather forecast. Today, partly sunny, couple of snow showers during the afternoon. High today at 28. Overcast tonight with a couple of snow showers, low 14. Clouds and cold tomorrow, flurries, and the high at 21. Get your weather news when you want it from AccuWeather.com and on the free app. I'm AccuWeather Steve Williams for your hometown radio station.
11 in Indiana. In our news at 8:30, 3 people facing animal cruelty charges are due today in Indiana County Court for a preliminary hearing. Take WCCS wherever you go by listening online using your mobile device or computer. Find the Listen Live link at WCCSradio.com. Brought to you by Indiana Regional Medical Center and Community Living and Learning. I'm Josh Whittison for WCCS. News time 8:08. Time for Sports in a Minute. Brought to you by Indiana Regional Medical Center. Better health, better life. Here's Todd Marino.
All right, Josh, IUP basketball team split a doubleheader on the road at Slippery Rock last night. Women won, men lost. They'll play Clarion at the KCAC on Saturday. After playing 3 games in 4 days on 2 coasts, the Penguins got a couple of days off, but they're back on the ice tonight at Anaheim against the Ducks. We'll have it right after high school basketball tonight. Ricard Raquel back on the ice yesterday after missing Monday's game to return to Pittsburgh to tend to a family matter. And Kyle Dubas, the president of hockey operations, says all that talk about a fire sale, forget that. Special teams ace Miles Killebrew yesterday named to the AFC Pro Bowl squad. It's the Steelers' second straight Pro Bowl for him. TJ Watt, Cam Hayward, Minka Fitzpatrick, Chris Boswell all going to be there. Russell Wilson says he's had contract talks with the Steelers already. Pitt football coach Pat Narduzzi, his first recruit of the class of 2026, is a guy by the name of Angelo Renda. Yeah. He's a quarterback. And I want to check in on the Australian Open, see how it's going. They're in a third set tiebreaker and tied at 7. Maddie Keys and Iga Swiatek.